What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I am here with Gencon Live Top 16 lists from the Masters NA Regionals. Yeah, it took a bit, but let's not talk about that. But you know what we can talk about? We've launched a sister channel for Lorcana. Go show us some love. It's my wife's project. She's very proud of it. And guys, if you would go and show us some love over there, that would be awesome. And of course, a huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons. These are our $2 and up patrons that buy us coffee. They keep this crazy content grind going. And guys, thanks out for your support. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to a patron is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video. Let's dive straight into it. So, Gencon Live Regionals, I'm not sure on the exact number of players. It was a high one, so that's why I just put like question mark. Yeah. Anyways, wow, there are some surprises here, but nothing surprised me more than first place Brian Samuel on Nuova Shenron. Guys, I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I saw the list, I saw his deck profile. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked. Brian Samuel is one of the best players in the world. I think this man can top with anything. I would love to see him win with Green King Piccolo. I would love to see him win or top with Green King Piccolo. Anyway, absolute congratulations. Absolute congratulations. And yeah, turns out that Nuova is actually good. Second place, SS4 Vegito Zeno. Okay, SS4 Vegito Zeno keeps topping events, keeps getting top 8s, top 16s. Amazing deck, congrats. Now, third and fourth place are both Namek Goku, and then fifth and sixth are Green Gohan. The 2 out of 3 tier 1 green decks just taking slots from 3rd to 6th by 2 copies each. Like, which deck is better? Fully depends on you. I'm leaning a bit more towards Namek Goku because I love just drawing cards like a madman. But hey, there you go. 3rd and 4th place, 3rd place to 6th place, congratulations. Then 7th place, another Nuova Shenron. One Nuova Shenron winning, one in top 16. That's okay. That can happen. 2 Nuovas in top 16. At this point, you know, I stop and I look at the deck. Because, yeah, at this point, Nova is really, really good. Nova is really good. 8th place, Cooler Mill. So Cooler just keeps terrorizing people. Nothing unusual here. 9th place, Soul Striker, who somehow didn't make it to the graph. But hey, 9th place, Soul Striker. Then we have 10th place, Green Gohan. Another Green Gohan shows up in the top 16. 11th place, Kitku. All the way down to 11th place. Like the big boogeyman, the big scary deck. Like this deck is really, really strong. We're gonna have a full data breakdown of the current metagame next week. Then you'll see how strong this thing is. And the biggest shocker, if anything here could surprise me more than Nuova just topping, that is Blue Baby BT11. Blue Baby BT11 got top 16. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is awesome. Like, this is really, really awesome. Blue Baby. I love its ability. It has the ability where your counters are cheaper by 1 energy. That's cool. It used to be this super strong control deck back in BT11 when it came out, but then the field got nerfed and it still saw play, and then like Piccolo Jr., Unison punished it heavily, and it still saw play like here and there, but then it just got weaker over time. So it's amazing to see it in the top 16. Congrats. Then 13th place, SSG Trunks. SSG Trunks with the new support is just insane. Like, this deck is phenomenal. Congrats. 14th place, another SS4 Vegito Zeno. 15th place another Kitku, and then 16th place U7. The deck which just adamantly refuses to die. So U7 again. Congratulations to everyone who made it to the top 16, and now let's check out the deck lists. Okay guys, you know the drill. We are here with Deck Planet, the best deck builder in the world. See, they actually have the correct breakdown. Shame on me. There's the Soul Striker. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's just go and jump straight into these deck lists. So first off, first place Brian Samuels since day one, Nuova Shenron. Oh man, so the deck draws like a madman. Okay, that's one of the things that I and a lot of others have overlooked. When you use a card in a combo, you draw one. This is on both turns, so your hand is always massive. You have the big guy here, and basically what you do is you go into the 4-drop, then you pay 1, you EX Evolve into the 8-drop, and then you just pay 1 and you go into the Gogeta, and you just keep doing that. Other than that, you have the case here, you have your Floodgates, Gohan Piccolo, Piccolohan SCR, and there are some other cool additions, you know, like Isis here, one copy of Dragon Thunder, you need to run that. You have your Dragon Balls which work with the leader, and yeah, you also have the Baby Ape to help with the Kitku matchup. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Absolute massive congratulations. Absolute congratulations, mate. Then second place, Vegito Xeno, Blue Chaos's Vegito Xeno. You're gonna hear me now say something that I say very, very often. It's Vegito Xeno. It's just Vegito Xeno, guys. Don't fix what isn't broken, and you got your Gogetas for some extra barrier removal. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have Khan's Namek Goku. Okay, high expectations from this one. There is one thing that immediately catches my mind. This thing. SS4 Goku. The newest regional promo. I like this one. I really, really like this one. Though I played the archetype, so I'm thinking like, yeah, it's cool in that, but generically, I think this is a good one. I'm not sure on how useful it was. Khan, if you're checking out this video, please let us know in the description. How often did you play this card and how good was it in the deck? The SCR is Porunga. You of course have your one copy of Gogeta, and then the rest is Namegoku plus one Bojack, because you can just play Bojack. You don't need to be Bojack leader, and what it does is something that's kind of rare for green at the moment. It KOs a battle card on play. Green usually KOs on swing. That's one of the reasons why Fated Rival is good at the moment, is that it KOs something on play. Most of them just KO on swing. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have Broken TCG. I love Broken TCG. I barely watch any content on YouTube, but Broken TCG is one of those that I'm sub to. Absolutely love this man and his videos. So let's check it out. Okay, so we have Namegoku. Okay, 4 copies of Gohan. That's great. Gohan searches for your Gokus. Fated Rivals here again. Only one Gogeta. Okay, so this is the second list running only one Gogeta, going heavier into the ground shaking Fury. That's interesting. Bojack again. Then we have the Gobro's Boss Monster, and we have Celzino. Same for Brian's first place list. You have this on YouTube. Go check it out on his channel. And Broken TCG also has his deck profile on his channel, so go and check it out, guys. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Now, I've heard that there was an infamous Japanese cheater at the event. What was his... his name is
ロバート・チーチ
Yeah, and he played this, and yeah, so basically, it's the same. It is the same deck that it's the same deck
ロバー
that
ト・チーチ
plays every time, and yeah, like that's basically it. It's the same deck. It's Gohan. 3 copies of Gogeta. That's a good one. Like 3 copies of Gogeta. You can easily go into it in this deck. You just go Goku Gohan, pay one, bam, go Gogeta. I'm not gonna comment much because I know that this deck is built by other people. So solidarity here, and yeah, Bursting Rage still is an SCR. A lot of these lists moved on from Bursting Rage, but you always see it here and there. Just that's mostly because Gohan has a hard way of going into the Z lead, and also because Gohan is just super generic. Then we have Eon's Gohan. So this list is drastically different. This is drastically different. 2 copies of Bojack. I mean, it's cool, right? Think of it like this. If you're playing green, and that's what I play most of the time, if you're playing green, you pay 1 for Bojack, you KO something, and for 1 energy, you immediately have your target for successor to go into Gogeta. Like, that's the big thing. Usually, you would have to pay 2 for, let's say, Solidarity, or the Trunks to go into Gogeta, but with Bojack, you can do this for just 1 energy. Yeah, it happens a bit later in the game, but you can still do it. Then you also have the emotions delivered here. 1 energy, play it, and then pay 1, go into Gogeta, plus help skill Unisons. And then we have the rest of the deck here, also running King Vegeta and Vega's command, because random discard is the best form of discard. So, yeah. Choose reduce, yeah, choose up to 1 card in your opponent's hand. That's the best thing ever. And Bursting Rage. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have Power Shadows Nuova, another Nuova. This one a bit different than Brian Samuel's list. So this one is running the 9-cost Sin. Okay, because you can evolve on top of your 4-cost Sins, which are usually like these guys. I mean, in this deck, yeah, it's these guys and this guy, right? Then you have, of course, Gogetas, you have Ice. So here's the thing that you can usually do, but you can do this exclusively, almost exclusively, in Nuova. It's easier in Oceanus. It's easier to do it in that deck. Play this guy, get his auto, and then play this Ice. So this guy's auto says you play a nice Shenron from your deck, hand, or drop. Doesn't say the cost, doesn't say the power, so you can just play the 8 cost. You can't do it with the leader because the leader will play it with skills negated, but you can play it with other things basically. So, okay, then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Congrats. Then we have Billy Bohan's Cooler Mill. It's Cooler Mill. And that's it. Like it's Cooler Mill. It's not much to say. 4 cents of beans. Yeah. Then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have a 19th place Lunches Soul Striker. Okay, Soul Striker has been making a bit of a comeback lately. It has been making a bit of a comeback. The generic Soul Striker core is still here, but the deck runs a couple of new toys, one of which is this Gohan. Yes, you have to pay 3 if your leader is blue. No, if your leader is blue or a Universe 7 card. Yeah, but you still need to pay 3 to play it. And that's way too much. But in Soul Striker, who can restand 2 energies, yeah, that's not a problem. Like, that's absolutely not a problem. Then you pay 1, you get Gohan's effect, and then you restand. Switch up to 2 of your energy to active mode at the end of the turn. That's insane. 3 copies of SS3 Vegito, 3 copies of Boo Blocker. when a color can't necessarily deal with barriers such as blue, blue has a difficult time doing that, you just put down a barrier blocker for 1 energy, why not? And then we have the rest of the deck. Beast Gohan as the SER. Z-Deck hasn't been registered, and the side deck is very small. That's very likely just a TCG Plus issue. 10th place, Christian's Green Gohan. So it's, it's Green Gohan again. Solidarity, Ground Shaking, 2 Gojitas, heavily into archetype, like a lot of archetype things here. You have your standard Floodgates, no Dormants in the main deck, running 3 copies of Armed Force Cooler, Bursting Rage again as the SER, Omen of Evolution to fight early Z energy charge, and of course Bujin. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. See, Dormants are here. Okay, then we have 11th place Infamous Skitku, which is just, it's Skitku. It's the version that runs Baby and Videl, and also 2 copies of this super combo. Then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have Mr. Nectarine's Baby. Okay, so this one, let's take a look at it. First off, 4 counters. You're running Heroic Prospects, 4 copies of Gohan Baby's Minion, 4 copies of Ready to Rumble. Not a lot of things can swing through this. You have your counter. You have the mill package here with 2 Astral Tyrants, which just mill for 5 when you play them. Revenge Big Bang Attack. That's a cool one. You negate the attack and you switch. Switch 2 cards, mono blue to active mode and draw 1. Amazing. Then you have the Hit Unison. This is a cool one, just flips the leader back to front side. That's a very, very good one. Then we have 4 copies of Zeno, so no super combos that draw. And then we have like the other good stuff plus Oceania. So it's a stall, mill, control, blue baby, which can also randomly sometimes win with this thing, because if you go to 10 and you sometimes play it, because I don't see a single target for it. I don't see a single target for Evolve here. So I guess if you just go to 10 but like, how do you win then? If you have 15 or more energy, you place 4, yes, and there is not a single other Gogeta. And auto triggers only when a card evolves into this card. So I am lost a bit on this. I'm probably just too tired and I'm not seeing it. It might as well just be in that the Mad Light just paid 10. It's like, yeah, okay, let's go. 35k single strike barrier. I don't know. Would be funny though. Would be very, very funny. Awesome deck gonna build this. Then 13th place, Good Guy Dolan's SSG Trunks. I believe that there is this deck profile also somewhere on YouTube. I think I watched it. I think it's on Flashwire's channel. Go check it out. 4 copies of the Trunks. This card does so much. This card, Bandai absolute kudos. This card is phenomenal. Phenomenal card. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. Then we have a Bato size 14th place SS4 Vegito, which is just SS4 Vegito. This version just running SS4 Skull. And then we also have the Z deck and the side deck here. Burning Impact to help you in the Kitku matchup. Then we have 15th place Frebao's Kitku. Okay, it's Kitku. Again, it's Kitku, it's the Unison version. Okay, congrats. We have the Z deck and the side deck. Beast Gohan here, that's a cool one. Beast Gohan. And Broly Omen of Evolution. That's pretty much the standard now, but Fearless Pan is a neat one. Gives your leader when you play this card, choose all other red leader cards and red battle cards, give them plus 5k and double strike. Your leader is double strike now. That's awesome. Ooh, and this one. I absolutely love this one. It's funny because you can discard your opponent's multicolored cards. So, yeah. That's basically, choose one of your leader, it gets minus 5k, you look at your opponent's hand and you discard multicolored. I did this to Peter Dance a couple of times. 16th place, use 7 Goku. Once more, Victory Strike is the SCR to play now. With no other win condition other than, of course, the Gogeta, Victory Strike is now the win condition for the deck. And then we have the Z deck and the side deck. And that's it. Those were the deck lists. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below. What's your opinion on the Gencon live breakdown? Is there something here that surprised you? Is there something here that you have expected? How do you like these decks? Are you gonna give them a go? Let me know in the comments. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And like I said, again, Nina's project, sister channel, go show some love. If you can, if that's something that you would be interested in, link is in the description below. And of course, guys, share the video around, help us get to 6k, hit those like and subscribe buttons, help us get to 6k subs when I'm gonna give away a booster box. You have to be consistent. This has been Damien from the Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.